All right, there we go. Hello, hello everyone. Can y'all hear me? The volume's okay. I've been messing with the audio all this entire time because I'm like, I have a naturally soft voice. And that can be a bit of a problem because I don't like raising my voice. So, So let's see here. Share. Ba, ba, ba. And just give me a moment here. I'm gonna note on Twitter. Boop. Okay, so today, whoops, don't knock that over. So today, we are, or I'm alone. I guess the we would be me and the dog. Let's see here. But we're going to play Panel De Pon. This is a part of the Nintendo Online thing where you get access to all of these games, and Panel De Pon is one of my favorites. You can play it either locally with a friend or online with a friend, and it's quite fun. It's also been played as different games, or reskinned. Reskinned is the word I'm looking for. So it's been like released in North America as like Pokemon Puzzle Challenge, Tetris Attack, that kind of thing. I was introduced to this as Pokemon Puzzle Challenge. And so I'm just happy I can play it again. I did buy Pokemon Puzzle Challenge on my 3DS, but I don't have a way to stream that. So I'm going to do a one-player game. Yeah, it's not in English, but that's fine. Because I can read it. I just want to do, I think story mode. Because that's endless. I think that's for like a high score puzzle. And then that's story. Oh no, never mind. That's like challenge stages. Give me here. Here. Okay, that's password. Sorry, I should have set this up ahead of time, but I didn't think about it at the time. This is endless. Yeah, I don't want to do endless. I want to do the story mode, but then that's score. I know that. Okay, so it's under verses, I think. I'm gonna do normal because I don't know the lag on the capture card. But yeah. I'll figure out a way how to pop out the chat to show it on screen. I just didn't have enough time to look that up today. Okay. I hope y'all can hear the music okay. So I hope that is... I wonder if I should have had the difficulty set higher. I just didn't think of it. Well, I mean, it's supposed to be a chill stream, so I guess having the difficulty low is gonna be... okay. I love the way the panel sounds. I've always had this like affinity for like puzzle games, because I don't know, it's just something about like solving something that is just so, I don't know, it's just, it feels good. For no other reason other than, yeah, it just feels good, I guess. Okay. But yeah, I know that there's different levels, and like the story mode is different depending upon like what level that you do, and then like if you run out of, because the first part about this game is that you go through, I guess, like trials, I suppose, but then you get like friends to help you along the way, and you can choose some friends. I don't know if that really does anything puzzle-wise, like if I get like an advantage to it. I just don't really look too hard into things sometimes. I'm like, ah, okay. This is a thing that exists. Alright. Yeah, it's really fun to play against friends, because the game is fairly simple. So, like, it's easy to pick up, and share. Ah, there we go. But it's easy to pick up, but it's also kind of mindless once you get the hang of things. So, like, I don't really have to, like, think about it anymore as much. So. Ah! Yeah. So, let's see here. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh no. It's fine. It's like, it's on normal. It's not the end of the world. But I always feel this like rush of happiness whenever I get like a friend into playing like a new game, you know, because I'm like, I have someone to play with me now, you know, it's just fun. I just I wonder if I should have, I don't know, part of me is like, well, maybe I should have cranked it up to hard, because this is a little easy. But then I'm like, well, if I don't, like, well, this entire point is to be like a chill stream, so I think it'll be okay. I'm just trying to adjust the lag on the... Ah, okay. Onto the capture card. Oh yeah, also like with this capture card, since it's HDMI, I realized that means that I can stream my GameCube games, since I have an adapter that allows my GameCube to play through an HDMI cable. And I'm like, yes, I can play so many more games now. I can play like, what am I thinking of? I have Pokemon A Gale of Darkness. I can probably borrow Pokemon Coliseum from my big brother. Because he has that, and I've always kind of wanted to play that. But yeah, I can play some old games. Also, Nintendo, like, this is a Magical Girl franchise that Nintendo has, like, yet to capitalize on. Like, yeah, you get some references here and there in, like, Smash and whatnot, but, like, Magical Girls Nintendo. Like, seriously, they're all cute. Like, do you know how much merch you can sell of this? Like, so much. Okay. Let's go! I think it's cute that a lot of them will say, like, Yoroshiku after being, what's it called? Like, after being, I guess, recruited would be the best way to phrase it? Also, sorry for it being like early in the morning. I'm just used to being up this early. Do I like it? No. Am I used to it? Yes. Yeah, I thought like, oh, maybe I can sleep in a little bit today, and my body's like, nah, we going. Okay. Alright. So it be. So it be. Actually, I'm gonna check on that sound level real quick. I'm just not confident. Is confident the right word? Yeah. Yes, it is. Okay. I can do it. Oof, buddy. Okay, let's see here. Alright, let's keep going. Okay, so I am still a bit low. Good to know. Good to know that I'm still a bit low. Let me mess with that. Okay. Alright, and then turn up. Getting it here. Is it this? Okay. Okay. Hopefully that works. Okay, let's see here. I think I'm still a bit quiet. Am I quiet? Okay, I guess I have to crank it up all the way because I'm quiet! Why am I quiet? Okay. Yeah, why am I quiet? I cranked it up all the way. I hope it's okay. Up. Didn't mean to quit. No. I just have a naturally soft voice. I'm gonna have to learn how to speak up. No. I can do this. I hope the game's fine. Alright, well, I'll that means I have to start all over again. Mr. Poison, thank you for joining. I didn't realize how quiet I was 10 minutes in. Oh boy. It'll be fine. I was all mumbly and stuff, and now I have to like actually project my voice, and I'm like, I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't, but it'll be okay. I'm gonna get back to Panel De Pon. But thank you for joining. Sorry, I didn't mean to bump the mic. At least it's better than the time I accidentally muted myself. I had to archive that, but yeah. Oh well, I'll do hard. I want to think for a little bit. But also, like, I was talking about this a little bit earlier, but Nintendo has like magical, like this is literally a magical girl franchise. Do you know how much like anime and stuff and like merch and like games? Yeah. Yoroshiku ne. Like how many games you can like put out with this? Like they're all cute. Like who doesn't want to be a magical girl? Magical girls are genderless, I'm sorry. I don't make the rules. That's just how it is. Alright, let's go! But thank you for coming. I do truly appreciate it. I'm still learning, but that's what matters. My heart's in the right place, and that's all that matters. So, from my point of view at least. I just like playing games and like sharing, sharing experiences with everyone. So I think I do better with like an extra person. So like in terms of like collabs might be my strong point, I believe, if that's what that is. Yeah, let's go. Hey, it's fine. Oop, there we go. I just want to know, like, why is my speech class, like, so hard? Like, public speaking? Quite difficult. This? Easy. Maybe it's because, like, I'm used to shouting I'm just used to yelling into the void, but the moment that the void stares back, I just kind of clam up. Sometimes it just be. Sometimes that's just how it be. I'm still practicing singing, because I used to sing a long time ago, and then now I don't. It's been, oh geez, years? That was my original purpose, in a way, was to be a singing robot, but I kind of moved on from that, I guess, in a way. I still enjoy it, but I'm just like out of practice. So I've been trying to teach myself, you know, like how to sing again, and like how to, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm also teaching myself Japanese, because my brain was wiped. I was found in a garbage dump. That's okay. My little potato heart will live on. So, but I'm everybody's favorite sweet potato, which makes me happy. Well, not everybody's, but There. There we go. I definitely want to go watch the Evangelion movie, the new one that came out, because the person that I love really wants to see it. And so I'm like, yeah, why not? It'll be fun. It'll be a fun afternoon. I don't know if we're gonna do that today, probably not. But he loves Evangelion. He told me that that's his favorite anime in the world, and so I want to enjoy the things that he likes with him. Because he gets this really excited face that's really, really cute. And I'm like, I like seeing that. I like seeing the people I love, my friends, my family, excited and passionate about. Oh, okay, the level's over. Passionate about things. I think that's just how, like, I want relationships in general to work. Like, you show me things that you think are cool, and then I show you things that I think are cool. You know? All right. But I love, like, comfy games. There's something wonderful about comfy games, because, like, I like some people will keep playing a game until it makes them upset. And most of the time, I don't do that, because I want to enjoy the experience. You know, I don't want to play something that makes me upset or angry. I know that's the entire point of, like, rage games and whatnot, but I just, I never really saw the appeal to it. Now, I don't mind horror games as much. Like, they're okay. I might play some. My brother told me that if I played this certain game and I got, like, the good ending, the bad ending, the silly ending, and then, like, one more ending, or I can't remember what it was, he said that he'd buy me a game, and I'm like, yeah, sure. Sweet, free game, because, like, the game he told me, the horror game that he wanted me to play was free also, so I'm like, alright. I can do that. You think I'm gonna say no to a free game? Oop, oop, there we go. I feel bad if I'm, like, quiet, because I'm, like kind of concentrating on it. I do feel bad about that, but I'm like, yeah. But I mean, this game is so fun and so addicting that you can just play it for literal hours, and then look up and go, oh my, I forgot to do dishes. Started this at 4. It is now currently sometime later, very later. I was not paying attention. I would like to apologize in advance. Off, out. Am I struggling with the lag from the capture card? Mayhaps. Aha! Okay, I got it. Is there a free horror game you are talking about? Cry of Fear. It's not Cry of Fear. It looks like a magical cutesy girl game. It's like Mary something. But I can't remember the name of it for the life of me. I may have to text him later. But yeah. I think it's like a horror maker, like RPG thing. Yoroshiku. But I mean, like, hey, it could be, you know, because, like, I've also played, like, Ao Oni. I don't mind revisiting it. It's been, like, literal, like, years since I've played it. But I'm like, well, I mean, like, if the game I'm playing is free and you're willing to buy me a game for it, it's either really messed up or really good. So as far as I can tell, that's just how it be. Boop, boop. Neato. Yeah, it is kind of neat. Very kind of him. But I'm gonna go on the side of caution and assume it's probably kind of messed up. But I'm like, oh, the artwork's really cute. And he's like, it's really messed up. And I'm like, okay, well. But I mean, free game though. Because like with Tabletop Simulator, that means like, we can all like get together and like play that. Because it's like on Steam. And I'm like, I don't mind. Steam library. Dear Lord Oni. Yeah. I remember one part of the game of Oni where having to run away from Yandere Death. But like I wasn't expecting the dude to like pop up from the floor. He would like that one part of the game where he like pops up. Sorry, spoiler for like a 10-year-old game by now. But like he pops up from the floor and I scream because I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't scared. I was more like startled or shocked, you know? And then my brother's like, hey, you need to start running. I'm like, oh yeah. I looked into the keyboard. I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta start running. I'm like, oh, it is. That's just. But at least the developer was kind enough. I know, like, I guess the developer for that game realized, this is kind of a cheap trick. So I'm gonna like let you guys scream for 2 seconds before I start chasing you. But also, like, the prison cell scene was pretty interesting, because, like, it also, in a way, tricks you into thinking, oh, well, the prison cell kept me safe one time, that means it'll keep me safe again. No, it won't. It doesn't. It's a lie. It, like, it'll open it perfectly the second time around. I'm like, ha! I'm safe! No, you aren't. What made you think that? This thing's as smart as a toddler. What made you think that? No! I can do it, I promise. I can do it again. It's fine. Yeah, I'll try again. I wanted to do this with no tries, with no try-agains, but it's also been a couple months since I've played this game, so I've been so busy with work. It's gonna get busier during tax season. I was employed as a fax machine, so I have an office job. Yeah, I eat them papers and fax them out. And then I make like the dial-up noise when I'm angry. Yeah, the famous J-bait and J-bait switcheroo. Yeah. Pretty much, yeah. I'm like, oh. Then again, it was a much simpler time though, you know? Like, things are much more simpler, like when you're a toaster compared to like a full-blown robot. Sometimes I want to go back to those days, but then I realized, you know, the 2010s are actually quite awful. I don't want to go back to that time. Okay, this is the best way to go about that. Yeah. I'm also like puppy sitting for one of my parental units. So, I had to feed dogs, and they decided they were hungry at 6:30 in the morning, and I'm like, yeah, well, I guess let's go. Yeah, like the games are pretty good, you know, but the people, yeah, for 2010s, yeah, the 2010s sucked. They did, yeah. And so I was like, no, maybe, and then I'm like, you know what, I'm probably looking through it with like rose I can do it, no. But yeah, like the music was pretty good for the 2010s. Like the 2010s, like the music, like, was pretty good, but, Like the early 2010s definitely sucked though, but memes also like stuck around a lot longer. But also, but yeah, I can't wait to. But like I loved playing. I still played on my GameCube in the 2010s. Like I don't care what people say. Like I had like we had like a family Wii, so I'm probably gonna have to get a Wii U because I already have a Switch and a GameCube, so I need a Wii U. But I can now play with my capture card because I have an adapter for my GameCube to play it on an HDMI. That means I can now use this capture card, which uses HDMI to stream. So that means I can play my GameCube games in all of their crusty glory because their resolution sucks. 2010s is the crawling on my crawl. Never cease to crawl! Crawling on my crawl. I don't know why that's kind of funny, but like, you know the music meme where it's like you had a bad day, and that's all it repeats is that you had a bad day, you had a bad day, and I just die laughing every single time I hear it because I'm like, dude, are you okay? Yeah. But yeah, I love memes though. Dude, like the memes that happen in the group chat that I'm in, the boudoir, amazing. Like, just oh, ha, I need that, down. There we go. But yeah, like, finally! I did it after 2 tries. The Bad Day Loop is classic with the table remix for Chop Suey. Yeah. Thank you, Ruby, for joining. Thank you for joining my team. It took me 3 tries to get you. Normally that doesn't happen. I don't know, maybe I am nervous. I don't know, probably not. Ouch. I still have like homework and stuff because like even when you're a potato powered robot, you still gotta do homeworks. But like giving a speech to the class, extremely difficult. This, easy. Easy, easy, easy. I can do it no problem. I hope the sound's okay. I did my best. I cranked it up to max. I'm thinking it might be the microphone, maybe? I think I did have an emo phase back when I was a toaster. Like, I would just burn toast. You know? I'm still thinking about the crawling in my crawl. There we go. No. I can... It's okay. In there. Get in there. Yes. Yes. I also have like all sorts of like fun games. Oh yeah, okay. So I found this game. I died. So I found this game. So it's called Cattails, and I really want to play it. So think of it as like it's very similar to like Stardew Valley, but with cats. Yeah, like with cats. And I'm like, oh, I can be a cat. If you want Yummy Boy, I can send you the remix of Crawl For You Later. Please! I'll listen to it, please. I would love... I would love to hear that. It's been years. Ah, no. Oh, it works out. It's fine. Also, it'd help if I used the right buttons. So Furry Stardew Valley, kind of, but well, I mean, like, you do fighting in Stardew Valley, but not against like other people. Hello, thank you for joining us. I'm just, oh yeah, also like the Mario Kart stream has been moved to tomorrow at 8 in the morning because I'm playing with somebody in a completely different time zone, but she's really cool. But yeah. Ah, there we go. I wonder if I should have put it back. I wonder if I should have done normal after all. Like, I was complaining about this being too easy, but then now I'm over here actually having to think for a minute. But yeah, we've been... Thank you for joining us. We were talking about, like, the 2010s, like, the memes and the music and stuff. Crawling in my crawl. Forgot all about that. Oh, I forgot all about that. I might. All right, there we go. But yeah, so this game was it was reskinned by I can do it. I can do it. Yes, I can do it. Thank you. This is what I get for not playing for months and then assume that I'm still at the top of my game. Alright. Let's get started! Yeah, that remix, yeah. But also, like, memes stuck around a lot more, like, around a lot longer back then, too. Because it's like you turn around and there's a new meme. Which is sometimes a little hard to keep up, sometimes, you know? But I'm like, I'm just old. I just accept being old and just kind of, Yeah, also that means, sorry, I'm like popping around. I'm still thinking about like my GameCube. Yeah, I'm playing the Switch, but I'll always think about my GameCube. But I have the original Animal Crossing where like they'll insult you and I'm like, oh, thank goodness. Like the new ones, like the new Animal Crossing's fine, you know? It's just, I don't know. It's just like they don't have as much personality because it makes sense that like nobody's like people aren't gonna be like friendly to you. Like they will be friendly to you like right off the bat, but like they're not gonna be like buddy with you, you know? I don't know. Oh darn. I don't know, I'm just used to like being spat on and being told that I brought them the wrong furniture, I guess. But I'm so behind with memes. Yeah, like, but I think that's also probably why I like the memes that happen within like a community. Yeah, or pumped at Mach 5. But I think that's why I prefer like memes that are done within like a friend group, because I think that's more because it's more personal. I think I just prefer that. Okay. Okay. I think this is Flare, I think. Yeah, they can feel very same-ish. Yeah, because like we'd have like grumpy villagers where they'd be like, "Hey, leave me alone." But like as good as the GameCube is, Wild World is better. Then again, like I played it so much as a kid that might be why I preferred it over the GameCube version. But I loved Wild World. Doing at least some conflict or difficulty of fricking around and finding out is what you need to do to please certain people. Yes. Test that theory on your own time. I have no clue how I did that. No. Please be nice. Onegai. Onegaishimasu. I've always been good at Tetris too. Like puzzle games, I've always been like somewhat good at. I had to practice Mario Kart because I thought, because I thought we were doing it today, but sometimes things happen. No, it's fine. It's fine. Daijobu, okay. It's fine. We good. We Gucci. Oh, here we go. Alright. Okay. I wish my voice wasn't naturally soft. I guess that means I just have to put like more effort into projecting. But like I'm just not really like I can talk for like long periods of time, but I'm used to like talking at like a certain like I guess volume. Give some depth to a very casual game. But yeah. Come on. Oh yeah, the background I made myself. I just wanted to kind of show that off a little bit. I had a little bit of time, so I just messed with a bunch of brushes in, what is it called? Procreate? Yeah, Procreate. I'm an artiste. I know the name of my tools. I know the difference between a paintbrush and a pickaxe. I don't like you. Stop! I'm at this weird thing where it's like I need panels, but if I have too many panels, stuff doesn't... I'm gonna shut up and do it. I'm gonna shut up and do it. Shut up and drive. Do you ever have, like... I also had, like, Nintendogs growing up. Back in, like, the DS era, I had Nintendogs and I played them all the time, and your job is making me try to talk more. Yeah, phone calls are hard. Like, I have to do phone calls saying, hey, you kind of filled this form out wrong, or hey, you kind of sort of didn't give us the full form when we asked you to correct your thing. Also, like, who thinks, oh, I'll just submit part of a form and maybe it'll work? Like, didn't your teachers tell you if you don't turn in the full homework, you're not gonna get full credit? Like, seriously. You think you're not gonna get a 0 just because you didn't turn in the full thing? Wow. Also, write your name. Write your darn name on the paper. Like, you think, like, I'm like, hey, this is a very important document thing. You think you'd have your name on it, you know? You think you'd want that, you know? But then, like, one of my coworkers is like, hey, you have to be, like, you have to be kind of nicer about it, you know? Because it's like they're really, really old. And I'm like, we are literally sending them a paper form. Literally a paper form. And you're telling me that these people who are technologically illiterate can't fill out a paper form. I don't understand boomers. We're not asking you to send it online. We're not. We're just saying, hey, here's the form. Put down the information. And return it back to us. Here's the envelope and everything. And then they're like, well, we're going to call our lawyer. And we're like, sure, go ahead. You think that's going to work? We're not scared of your lawyers. But yeah, I have to fax. I do a lot of stuff. I mainly send out letters. They now want me to do phone calls, and so I'm like, okay, I guess. But this dude, I'm like, hey, we're missing this thing. And the dude's like, I don't understand. I'm like, yeah, well, we're missing this thing. He's like, go through my agent. I'm like, okay. He's like, why don't you call my agent? We don't have their information on file. You think we want to, like, part of me's like, dude, you think you want to, also, he's like, I'm confused. And I'm like, well, I'll give you the number to call us back. And I'm like, and he's like, I'm not going to call you back. And I'm like, part of me's like, well, I guess it's not going to get done. And he's like, why are you, because a part of me's thinking, like, dude, just, do you want this or not? So I sent him and his agent a letter. I have a retail job. I used to do retail. Retail's hard when you're a robot. I sold mattresses for 2 years, and then I sold computers for 6. Kind of messed up when you're a robot, but you need money in this capitalistic hellscape. I forgot how awful capitalism was, because in the future, we actually eat the rich. Yeah, I know. Feels great, huh? But yeah, so unfortunately, I got stuck in the past, and I don't know how to go home. But that's okay. Ah. Jeez. But yeah, in the future we eat the rich. Capitalism is replaced with a different system, but it's replaced with a better system. Because I'm from the year... Or no, I was born... I'm not going to tell you what year I'm from. I can tell you what year I'm born from, but I'm not going to tell you the year I'm from. Because, spoilers. I already spoiled that we got rid of capitalism. But either way, I would sell Wi-Fi routers, laptops, everything. And a part of me is like, this is kind of messed up, because... But like, you can't tell... but like, you can't tell your boss, hey, this is kind of messed up because I'm a computer. I had to sell my fellow brethren into slavery. Well, no, there's some people who do take good care of their computers, so it just... I guess it felt awful to the boomers, because I'd had people go, well, my computer gives me updates, and it's annoying, and I'm like, yeah, I know, but it's a necessary thing. Well, I don't want my computer to update, and I'm like... He's like, sell me a computer that doesn't have to be updated. And I'm like, sir, this is not how this works. Sir, please understand that. And he's like, I understand why they update. I'm like, it's for like security fixes. And he's like, like even years later, I still like remember a lot of conversations. We also, like, we sell flashlights and stuff, but like most places nowadays like sell flashlights and stuff. But this woman she came up to me and she says, I am not kidding. This is literally what she says to me. She's like, do you have flashlights that help you find like blood and stuff? I think my husband's cheating on me. And a part of me is like, are you gonna kill him? Excuse me, ma'am? Ma'am? But also, like, my brain broke really hard when, like, because I just couldn't believe that somebody had the gall to say that to me, like, the sheer audacity. I'm like, are you admitting to a crime? Like, but like, yeah, so like my brain broke and I broke my customer service facade and I said, I died again. Okay, and so I broke my customer service facade and I said to her pretty much like this. Can't you two just like talk this out like normal adults? Cause I mean, like, who says that? Like, I was like, excuse me. I just didn't know how to process that. I'm like, yeah, like, I had to get out of retail because I was starting to get not good for mental health retail. And this was like pre-2020. I think this was like 2018, like early, like I think it was like late 2018, early 2019. And I'm like, yeah, it's hard to keep your customer service facade when someone asks something like that. Yeah, and I've also had like customers ask me, it's like, how do you do a legal thing? And I'm like, I can't tell you how to do a legal thing because it's illegal and it could cost me my job. And they're like, come on. And I'm like, they're like, you probably know. And I'm like, oh no, I do know, but I can't tell you. And they're like, come on. And I'm like, unless you're willing to pay for my living expenses for over a year plus my college, I ain't telling you squat. Alright, come on. I'm almost there. I promise I'm concentrating. I think I am, at least. I do stock. Okay, so not much customer interaction. Yeah. Yeah, so like I would have to like clean everything and like down stock and do all this and do all that. And then one day my company was like, hey, we're gonna do this thing where you will have to do 5 other people's jobs and we're gonna give you a pay cut. Congratulations. Yeah. Oh yes, let me ask my local retail worker on how to make crack cocaine. It's more about like, because I had people come up to me and go, hey, do you know how to jailbreak a Fire Stick? And I'm like, sir, just get Netflix like the rest of us. He's like, but I don't want to pay for Netflix. I want to watch movies for free. And I'm like, dude, sir, please. Do you not understand? And then what's worse is that like, it was pretty bad. I'm over here like, ugh. And you'd have to like smile. And then you'd have to talk to them in like your customer service voice. I'm fairly certain that like customer service voices it's just basically like baby talk for like baby boomers. Oh, like holidays are the worst too. Like I still have like war flashbacks for like Mariah Carey's "All I Want for Christmas Is You." Like I'm trying to learn to like Christmas music again. I just think of Christmas and I'm like, and I don't even feel happy. Like, there's no joy. There's no joy in Christmas. But I'm trying to learn to like the holiday again. I don't know, it's just like we'd always have to have like the police come and help us during the holiday season because like a lot of people are just trying to shoplift. I remember one time, right? So I'm checking somebody out up at the front and like the lady that I'm checking out, it's like this family, like mom, dad, kid. And she says to me, what's going on over there? And she points behind me and I say, oh, he's getting arrested. And she's like, why is that man over there getting arrested? I'm like, I'm assuming shoplifting. And then she points at her son and says, see, never do that. Okay, so I like, okay, so I died, but my message is worth it. But she points at the guy, like, in handcuffs and says, yeah, don't, if you steal from a store, that's what's gonna happen to you. And I'm like, oh boy. And I'm like, all right, well, I mean, that's a way to teach your kid. You don't want that to happen to you? Well, cool. Pay for your things. We've also, like, arrested people, like, on December 24th. I know, we were open for some reason. December 24th. And like, they had, like, people arrested because, like, this kid thought, oh, I'm gonna steal, like, a cheap pair of, like, $75 Bluetooth headphones. I'm like, dude, seriously, it's a cheap pair of headphones. And before anyone comes after me, yes, $75 is cheap for good headphones. It wasn't even good headphones to begin with. I'm like, wow, man. Especially when the music loops on Christmas. Yes, but like, okay, because like I have no clue who was in charge of the loop, but like for Christmas music, but like I would hear like the strangest things. Okay, imagine Little Drummer Boy, but with a reggae beat. And so I'm over here and I'm like, wow. There's also like dubstep Jingle Bells. That was another honorable mention, was dubstep Jingle Bells. It'd be like normal Jingle Bells and then it just goes into straight dubstep and I'm like, what the heck? And like you're tired and like nobody in the store has had even anywhere close to 6 hours of sleep, like maybe 6 hours at most, and you just hear like Jingle Bells and then all of a sudden it's like and I'm like, oh, it's dubs. Why dubstep? Why dubstep? If I ever find it, and if it turns out that version of Jingle Bells with the dubstep is copyright free, I'll have it as my background music during the holidays, I swear. Just so everyone else can suffer with me. I'm taking all y'all with me. If I had to listen to this Christmas hellscape song. But yeah, I'm never returning to retail because dubstep Jingle Bells to hit with the hip kids. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know who thought that, hey, I like dubstep, I like Jingle Bells, why not put them together? And I'm like, this is awful. This is two things that probably do not need to go together. I mean, in terms of like musical tastes, it tastes like one of those probably Jell-O salads from like the 60s, from the US 60s like cookbooks that will probably kill everybody at your family gathering from food poisoning because you put together like lime Jell-O, tuna, and pimento olives. It's really a good way to go. Yeah. Come on. No! Truly a good way to go. Yeah. Retail doesn't, like food service, I've never worked food service, but my heart goes out to those who do. I know the job's hard, so I tried my best not to make it harder on them. But also like to retail people, because like you get questions that they never train you for. Like this isn't in the manual. They never teach you like what to do. Also, like, don't bring your kids. I'm gonna make up a garbage company. Let's just call them Goodbye, okay? So like, don't bring your kid into a Goodbye and have them throw up in the store, please. Please. It's disgusting. And you think, despite all the technology you see, there aren't many power outlets. I'm over here like, ugh. But I was also forced to be like extroverted for extended periods of time and didn't really get like proper breaks. Working retail's the worst. Never teach what to do in the manual. Yeah, okay, so like one time I was taking like this training test because they're like, we gotta train you to make sure that you know what you're doing. And I'm like, all right, I understand. I see what you're doing. I understand to a certain degree. And they said, so how do we greet our guests? The like, okay, so like the two answers, right, was to welcome our guests and to greet our guests or whatever. And like, it was dumb. And I got the question wrong because they're like, no, you are to greet our customer. What's the difference between greeting like guests and welcoming customers? I don't understand. It was just, I'm like, how? I think actually that question, I think I saw floats around. I don't know if I accidentally name dropped the company. I'm sorry, but also I don't work for you anymore, so suck it. And if they do come after me, I have a ton of people. Like they didn't that they gotta like to point fingers at because like they owed me over 100 hours of unpaid PTO, but then they're like, we're not gonna pay it to you because you're quitting. And I'm like, okay, fine. Whatever. I don't need your filthy money. I literally wasn't trained to do my job. Yeah, big mood. That happens more often than you think. And then they wanted to train you for like, because there's like two ways of doing the job. The way that the handbook tells you how to do it, and then the way it actually works. That's just how it is. And I'm like, I can't wait to go back to the future. But yeah, I got stuck in the past. Don't ask how. I'm not, let's just say, I'm not the best driver. I'm not the best driver. Oh. Very stupid and pedantic, yes. Greeting and welcoming is something more personal to the store. It's just that, like, okay, so, like, both of them... But apparently they aren't customers. Apparently they're guests. It wasn't about the greeting or the welcoming part. It was, are they customers or are they guests? And I'm like, most guests that I am aware of, because I'm fairly certain people don't come over to my house and buy things. You know, because if you're a guest, it's a temporary stay, but you don't pawn things off on them. Most of the time, unless you know, you put something for sale, like on Craigslist or whatever. But that's not the same thing as like a business. Because if you run a business and somebody buys something from you, you are a customer. Why are we calling them guests? Also, the pandemic was weird because before they like shut down the stores temporarily, like people will come in and steal our toilet paper, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not even gonna bother. I don't get paid enough to deal with that. You think I'm gonna come up to somebody and say, hey? But it's also really grossed out because people don't wash their hands, and I'm like, you guys are nasty. Wash your hands. Wash your filthy hands. Also, you put your iPad on the floor. It's so gross. Humans are kind of disgusting, not gonna lie. Like, no offense to y'all. But sometimes they do the grossest things. Maybe is it because I'm a robot that I don't understand? And you accidentally called the members customers. Yeah, well, we also had to call them members, too. But I'm like, yeah, they're a member, all right. Being a jerk. I can be very opinionated on some things. It's just that, like, I don't know, like, years of working, I literally, like, tanked my mental health for money to live, and I'm like, I hate this. No wonder they dissolved capitalism. I died. Steal toilet paper. Yes. Because people were hoarding toilet paper. Remember early 2020? They were hoarding toilet paper, and so people couldn't get toilet paper, and so they would have to steal it from companies. And I'm like, it's technically not something that we sell. It's just something that we provided to the thing. But we also had like really crazy management. I'm gonna go ahead and tell the story because it's just funny every time I think about it. So we had this manager who was kind of like off their rocker. I mean, from my point of view, they were off their rocker, but they accused the cleaning ladies of stealing, I can't remember the proper name to say it, but like tampons. They were accusing the cleaning ladies of stealing tampons because we didn't have any tampons for some reason. And we had like this gigantic like box with like thousands upon thousands of them. Like it's a giant moving box of nothing but like hygiene products for like the guests or the customers and like the employees, but for some reason it's mysteriously gone. Just all those tampons gone. And so she's like, we don't have any. And so then she sent me across the way because we had a Target across the way. She sent me to Target to go buy tampons. And I'm like, yeah, sure. I was getting paid for it. I was like, ugh, I'm gonna die again, but that's fine. But yeah, she's like, they're stealing them. And I'm like, for a giant box to suddenly disappear, because it was there last week, this box like full of like of something like that doesn't just disappear within a week. I'm sorry, it doesn't. You know? Cause like, it was like a lot. Like, I don't know how to, like, I don't remember how many was in there, but like the box was huge and I remember seeing a lot. And a part of me is like, how would somebody steal all that without, you know, like raising some kind of suspicion? Well, I know what happened. So it turns out in the end, they looked through the cameras, and apparently one of the mail managers didn't realize what it was and threw it all away because we had a corporate visit coming. She never apologized to the cleaning crew. But she'd also like tell me like weird like sexual things, and I'm like, lady, you're married. Like, not about me or to me, but like she would talk to me like about. I'm like, lady, I don't want to hear your personal life. Please. Please. I do not care if people put up with you. Like, she was, cause like, she was like one of management's favorites. Management played favorites in that job and I hated it. But yeah. Bro, OMG. Yeah. But yeah, she never apologized to the cleaning crew, and that made me upset, because they have a hard job too. Like, sanitation workers, they need respect, okay? Like, we gotta respect and support them, because they have a very hard job. Yeah, she... sometimes, like, I wish I was kidding. I really do. I really wish I was kidding with some of my stories. I don't have that kind of imagination to make up. But Fricker, at least apologized. Yeah, but didn't. Yeah, but like nobody got fired at least, so that's a plus. I was originally set to like be on track to become a manager, but then they realized, oh no, this person's gonna do everything by the book and follow the rules that we have in place, because that's what you're supposed to do. And so because I was not willing to like bend or skirt the rules, I'm like, we have rules in place for a reason, to make things fair for like everybody, especially like with the return policies and stuff. They decided that they didn't want me to be a manager after all, because that, and plus according to them my attitude sucked. And I'm like, if I could be treated properly, maybe my attitude wouldn't suck. Yeah, the job stinks. So yeah, the job stinks though. So they deserve. Yes, they do. They have to like deal with like so much. Like, bathrooms are gross. Human bathrooms are gross. Although most of the time, whenever I did go use the bathroom at work, it was to cry or to play on my phone. Sorry, I wasn't a good employee, but that's because when they treat your disability like no big deal, you know, that's when I just stopped caring. I'm like, dude. And like, I couldn't even tell HR, oh yeah, by the way, word of the wise to everybody out there, HR isn't your friend. Despite what they tell you, despite what they say, HR is not your friend. HR is there to protect the company's butt. So I hope you have learned at least like a little bit of something from my working. But yeah. All I can do is sit here and spew out wisdom. I misheard that as tube socks instead of attitude socks. Yeah, sure. Yeah, tube socks. Yes, my attitude stunk. They didn't like my attitude. No! Yeah, my attitude does not... Yeah, well, I mean... Like, I do my best, okay? But, I think they also, like, got mad about something I said in my off time. And I'm like, I'm allowed to do things in my off time. I'm allowed to, like, I didn't say, like, my job sucked or whatever. I just said I didn't like the way this person handled a certain situation or whatever. And they were like, they're like, we have given you so many second chances that you don't even know about. And I'm like, okay. What are you gonna do? Fire me? I'll just collect unemployment. You know? But yeah, like, I remember one time, right? I got, and everybody's gonna be super jealous of this, right? I got, like, the best marks ever. I got everything, like, I did everything right. I got, like, all the marks. And this, I think this was the point where I stopped trying. Right? I literally did the best on, like, every single category ever. And then they're like, alright, well, you've done a good job so far, so we're gonna give you a 2-cent raise. Jealous? Me and my 2 cents. Yeah. Yeah, that's so much money. 2 cents. Barely an extra $1. And so then I'm like, I've literally done everything for you. I've given so much up for you. I've sacrificed everything. This isn't worth it. I feel bad. Now I'm just on a rant about, like, how bad, like retail sucks. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna think about happy things. I'm so sorry. I died again. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna take a drink of my energy drink real quick. Did I just disappear? Alright, let's keep going. I'm at least try to get to the end. It does though, yeah. So, to those who are still, like, working retail, my heart goes out to you. You guys are worth a lot more than they realize. But also, like, don't... If you can't, like, search for a job while you're on break, but don't tell anybody that you're searching for a job. Cause, like, I would have, like, my resume, like, uploaded to my phone, and, like, I would go and search for a job while I went to the bathroom. Or used, quote-unquote, the bathroom. I feel bad. I went on a rant and told horror stories. I'm so sorry, guys. I honestly feel bad about that. I'm like... I'm over here being all snarky and stuff. I'm like, The pain runs deep. That's all I gotta say. I'm gonna hop off. Here, yummy boy. Be back later. Okay, yeah. Thank you for coming. Boop, boop, boop. Ah, dang it, not fast enough. Yeah. Well, I run off of a potato processor, so... Sometimes I can only do one thing at a time. Multitasking isn't my, what's it called? Specialty? panic attack at work the other day because the tornado siren went off. Yeah. What's really funny is that, like, where I live, if the moment that a tornado siren goes off, people stop what they're doing and then they go and look outside. And I'm like, okay, so you hear the sound that a tornado's coming. And your first instinct is to not run and hide, it's to see if there's actually one outside. But also, like, with where I live, we have tornado siren drills every Friday of the every last Friday of the month. And so sometimes, like, I'll hear it go off and I'll look outside and it's all sunny and stuff and I'm like, what's going on? Oh, it's Friday. You know, I get it. Like, if you're not used to that kind of sound, it can definitely be terrifying. I died again. Also, MG, I used to wait levels in Minecraft naming poison potatoes. Yeah, I love Minecraft though. I have it for the Switch. And I love the fact that Minecraft now is crossplay, so, like, I don't have to buy Minecraft again. I'm like, I love Minecraft. But the fact that, like, at least I can play with my friends now on my Switch, so. I love building houses, but they take forever for me to do because, like, I'm so indecisive. But it looks nice though. Am I using VTubing to avoid my responsibilities? Mayhaps. Mayhaps. I do have, like, quizzes and stuff I gotta do today, and so part of me is like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I will do them later, though. I think I actually have to because the due date for them's coming up. We don't do siren tests, it does. Yeah, so with the crossplay thing, you do have to sign into your Microsoft account. But I have played with somebody who had the Xbox version, and I had the Nintendo Switch version. So, yeah, you just gotta sign into your Microsoft account if you have one. No. Oh. No. No! Yeah, so, that's how that works, is that you sign into your Microsoft account, and you can view it, and then that means that you can play with the other friends, who have Minecraft but on other platforms. So. I think the only one it can't do is the 3DS, the new 3DS version, I think. I almost tried to V2, but I'm too shy to. Yeah. Well, I mean, I like it because, like, this way, I don't know, it's just easier to be me. I don't really like my actual face being shown. But with this, I like it. Because y'all can, like, see my reactions to a certain degree. That was a close match. Was it? I wasn't really paying attention. I feel bad. I was like, Yeah, I don't know. I'm also upset with myself for not practicing. So I was like, oh, this is something I can do. Because I wanted something that I could do, like, mindlessly. God dang it. That was not even close. Yes, I can do it. This is the most I've seen the game over screen. Maybe I'm just not used to playing in front of people. Yeah, I haven't really debuted yet. I was just wanting to like play around with the settings and whatnot. But I still need to properly commission an artist to make me a background. Because the background I made this one myself, the current one. I'm gonna look back at the VOD and cringe. I'm gonna cringe on the fact that like I ranted for I had no clue how long over how much retail sucks. Sorry, sneezed. Bless me. It is very spacey. Yes, I love space. I've always I could never become an astronaut. I wasn't smart enough to become one. But that's okay. I've always loved space. It's beautiful. 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 Can't say it with any organic accent. I mean, sometimes you have stuff in your exhaust fans, okay? You gotta get them out somehow. Yeah! I love space, but it kind of scares me. Yeah, well, I mean, because, like, the ocean's beautiful, too, but the difference between, like, the space and, like, ocean is that, like, the ocean's gonna suck me down, but, like, space, space is not gonna, like, suck me up into it as long as I stay on this earth. Yo. Also, I hope that sneeze wasn't, like, super loud. That's all I can hope for. Oh, is this, like, the big boss? Or it's one of the big bosses? Okay, here. I wasn't even paying attention. I wasn't even paying attention. She does the oh, like anime laugh. Totally not putting off looking for a new DR to watch this stream. DR. Danganronpa? DR? Doctor. Doctor? Danganronpa. Doctor? Sometimes, like, I accidentally, like, dad sneeze. Like, you know what I'm talking about, right? Where it's, like, literally, like, a yell or a scream. The kind of sneeze. Where it can be, like, heard, like, 4 counties over. Doctor. Okay. Not Danganronpa. Good to know. Oh, darn. No! I recently moved. Oh, yay! Congratulations. Moving's hard. I'm moving too. So I'm doing a bunch of stuff all at once, and so that's why I can't like debut yet, because I don't really have time to stream. Because I work full-time, I do college part-time, and I'm also moving, which I don't know, maybe it isn't a lot. That's only like a few things, but there's just like much more, because it's like you got homework and stuff, and I'm like, oh. So moving is hard and very expensive, but congratulations. Gah, I dad sneeze all the time. Gah. But yeah, I remember somebody telling me that like sneezes are a learned trait. Yeah, like how you sneeze. For some reason, somebody told me that you learn like how to sneeze based on your parents. So part of me is like, is that like how dad sneezes happen? It's because it's a learned thing and it's not inherited? I don't know. It's only 3 things, but they are huge things. Oh, for sneezes? Yeah, I normally just sneeze once. No! I can do it. I need this. I can do it. I'm not trying to prove anything to anybody. I can do it, though. I'm definitely gonna have to, definitely have to work on this. I need to, like, not... Okay, actually, I'm gonna reposition myself. Ouch. Ow. And I'm kind of thirsty. I'm also kind of hungry. I had a fruit cup, and then I'm like, I'm not hungry now, so I'll just put it back in the fridge. And the fridge is downstairs. So, we just out here doing it today. Okay. Alright. Oh, maybe if I sit on a pillow. I'm sitting on the floor right now, guys. Because, like, once again, moving. Hard. Chairs? None. Okay, that helps a little bit. Okay. There we go. Alright. The moving job in college. Oh! Not that you sneeze 3 times. Not the sneezes. What I'm doing is 3 giant things all at once. Okay. Yes. I mistook it. I'm like, yeah, sometimes people... I'm like, yeah, people sneeze multiple times. That's a thing that happens. Because I watched my PogChamp do that. I watched the love of my life do that. I'm sorry. Yummy is a Roomba. I'm not a Roomba. I have a Dyson. I don't eat garbage off the floor. I may be a gremlin, but I know not to eat things off the floor. Oh, all right, let's keep going. I'm gonna have to get through this. I can do it! Gambaimasu! Who came in?
Hello.
Hello, Kenji!
Hi.
Hi, I still have your PNG. Do you want to play Panel De Pon with me, 2-player?
Sure.
Yee, let me get your picture in here then. Is that okay?
Yep.
Eee. Let me see here. Game capture. No, I need an image. Okay. I need browse.
Gotta go grab my Switch.
Eee! That'll be fun. Desktop.
Mm-hmm.
You missed me sneeze. Let's see here.
How's your stream going?
That's been pretty good. Age of Wonders. Desktop. Wait. Uno momento, por favor. Thank you. I got the crawling in my crawl. Okay, Kinji.
Maybe you shouldn't crawl down there.
Well, because I was talking about memes and stuff. The crawling in my crawl. Kinji.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. There we go. There we go. I'm cool with quitting at this stage.
Did you already open the Super Nintendo room?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
I'm gonna quit real
Let
quick.
me know when you're ready.
Okay, let me open that real quick. 2-player game. Oh, no, I need to go back out. Fully back out. Okay. Is it ZLZR? Okay. To game selection. Okay, 2 players. Oh, no, I need to play online. Oops, sorry.
Mm-hmm. I am unfortunately not in the same space as you.
That's okay. I don't know, it's just kind of nice to talk to somebody. Well, I mean, I have been like talking to chat and stuff.
Hi, chat.
Online.
I hope you guys are ready to see how much better at panels Yam is than I am.
It's been months. So I've been like struggling like with hard. Okay, well you can play while you wait. You'll be notified when a friend joins. Okay, there we go. Okay. All right. I've created a lobby. Heck yeah.
I am joining, and everyone can see my cast Breath of the Wild Switch icon.
E. Oh, I forgot I can't clap yet. Okay, so we're gonna play a 2-player
You
game.
can clap.
Versus, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of crank it up a little bit.
Okay, you're gonna crank it up all the
Sorry. Okay.
I gotta be the dragon.
Makes sense. I've tried unlocking the other two, but it just ain't unlocking, and I'm like, well, I've done everything that I thought, but hey.
Thanatos and Corderia.
Yeah, I've tried to. I forgot to pull the chat thing back up. Oh well, I will do that in a moment. You in. My...
I was on the brink of death.
Yeah.
I'm not, I don't have much experience with paneling at this speed.
Oh, do you want to stop and slow it down then?
We can do that after this round.
Okay. you in. Let me pull up chat again, because I lost it. I really want to play Breath of the Wild. Yeah, Breath of the Wild is pretty fun. It is pretty fun. Where did I put my thing? Alright, I'm gonna knock it down a few inches, because I've been not playing this. I've been busy doing other things, and I'm like, I want to play. Yeah. I want to play video games. But,
I've been since I have a really strong computer now. I've been wanting to try out the. I don't know exactly what console it's an emulator for. It might be a Wii U emulator, it might be a Switch emulator, I'm not sure. But I want to try out the fancy pants, super strong PC version, like fan version of Breath of the Wild.
I see, yeah. But yeah, I think it's just been a while since I've been able to like properly like play video games. I've been like playing like very slow paced like comfy games because I've been just so stressed that I'm like I just don't want to think. I have a puzzle game, so it's an ASMR puzzle, but like it's not really ASMR. Like you hear like the clicking of the pieces, of course, but you also hear like rain in the background or like the rustling of leaves. I'm like, that's nice and comfy. I like that.
Yeah, that sounds pleasant.
I don't know. I feel like I'm going at like 100, like all the time, and that's why I haven't like been able to like debut for like VTubing because like I've been just like doing stuff, and that part of me is like, this is hard. All this is hard. I'm tired all the time.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for complaining. But okay. I can do it. I can do it though. Like once I
it's this it's your stream, it's your space. You can talk about whatever.
Yeah, I did go on a rant on retail. Yeah. But on the plus side though, we do I will let you know, because I've already given away the spoiler. In the future we do eat the rich. Rich has been eaten.
Okay.
And we install a better system than capitalism. But unfortunately, I'm stuck in the past, so I have to put up with this. Got it. Ah, no! I'm dealing with lag from the capture card.
Oh no.
So like that's what's been like normally killing me, because normally like if I'm looking at the like Switch screen directly, I'm like, I know I have time. So I'm trying to get used to the input lag.
Well, with some games, getting used to the input lag is a better decision than with others.
Yeah. Because that means, like, if I do play a rhythm game, because I do have a couple of, like, Taiko no Tatsujin, I'm gonna have to definitely, mess with the thing to where it can, the input timing, so I can play it properly.
Yeah. I've been trying to have more of a social life, like outside of online stuff.
That's good.
Yeah, I went to a Friday Night Magic event last night.
Oh, was it fun? Because PogChamp does that.
Yeah, I had a good time. I lost all my matches because I don't know the first thing about building a good deck in this current format.
Yeah, I can ask PogChamp for help.
The D&D themed cards are very fun. I got a fairy dragon token with very cute art that I love.
Yeah, because like with the person I'm seeing, he's amazing at building decks. That and plus he always has me pick out the cards for him, because according to him, I'm super lucky and I tend to get like all the good cards because I bought some cards for him, and he pulled out like a $30 card from the pack.
Yeah, I know that feels. This is something kind of completely different, but years ago, you know Kelly a little bit, at least.
Yeah.
Back before she moved away and we were still dating, she was super into Yokai Watch 2, and that game has it is a gashapon system in the game. It's not like a real money thing, but you put in tokens and you earn, and then it spits out a yokai.
Yeah.
And she would try forever and like get nothing, and then I'd be like, I'll do a spin for you, and then I'd pull out something super rare.
I used to want to play Magic, but I didn't have anyone to play with. Yeah, sometimes that can be hard. Sometimes you just kind of, as yucky as it is to say, you beat me multiple times today. You're on fire.
Thank you.
Sometimes you have to like scroll across Facebook to see if they have any like local stuff, or check your local gaming stores, like the mom and pop ones, to see if they have anything. That's
what Friday Night Magic is for, so that people can get together and play the game without having to, you know, find people within their own friend group and be like, do you want to spend money on a card game with me?
Yeah. But yeah, like, college has been hard. It's like public speaking, which, for some reason, and this is gonna sound completely stupid, and like, I think I even like mentioned this before anyone came into chat. I think I was just talking to myself for a good 10 minutes. But public speaking, hard. VTubing, easy.
I think part of it is that people aren't seeing your real face.
Yeah, but you can still see like the reaction based off of like the face tracking, which is fairly accurate, actually.
Yeah. Stuff like that is... technology is cool.
I still want to find a D&D group. Yeah, sometimes it can take a bit to find people who are interested in it. I'm fairly exclusive to like Heyo's games though, because I'm not super duper into it, but because Heyo loves it, I want to make Heyo happy. But I also feel bad that like I don't have the time really for anything anymore, and that makes me sad because like I want to hang out with y'all. I want to be in the voice chat with y'all. It'll get better. I just have to get through it. And that, and plus, like, I have, like, next week off, most of it. So I'm gonna do, like, schoolwork and just kind of have, like, a mental health week.
Hell yeah.
Because I'm, like, I don't know, it's just that, like, I've been just, like, at 100. And, like, oh, there we go.
So, like, after, like, Metroid Dread comes out, can we get a new Panel De Pon game?
Yeah. Like, it's just simple fun.
Yeah.
Do you think they're gonna re-release, like, the Game Boy games?
I have been seeing that around in the rumor mill, and I would definitely like for that to happen. There are a lot of really good, like... There's just like a ton of really good Game Boy games that I think the Switch audience should be exposed to. Donkey Kong 94.
Well, what about
is the first one that comes to mind.
What about WarioWare for the Game Boy?
Well, WarioWare didn't start until the Game Boy Advance.
Well, yeah, but it's not that hard. It's not that hard of a leap hardware-wise.
It actually is because...
Really?
Yeah, the GBA doesn't like... So, you know how you put a Game Boy cartridge into the GBA and it plays it?
Mm-hmm.
That's not because the Game Boy Advance is like a more powerful Game Boy or a more powerful Game Boy Color. It has the hardware of those consoles built into it and switches into those modes when you go to play those games.
I didn't know that. Okay. But I'm talking about like hardware-wise in terms of like Switch.
Yeah,
It wouldn't be that hard.
Definitely, the Switch could handle a GBA game easy, but a GBA emulator is a different thing from a Game Boy Color emulator.
Yeah, but I mean, like Nintendo had it because I had like the Ambassador program, and I had that WarioWare thing as a part of it, and I'm like, yeah, this is fun.
Yeah, same here. Which I'm gonna be that guy. If you haven't, you should dig up your 3DS and play Metroid Fusion.
I do have 3DS. I just don't have a way of streaming yet.
This isn't a stream suggestion. This is a game suggestion. Metroid Fusion's great.
Okay. Sorry.
It's fine.
Oh. I got this. You win. All right. Well, actually, how many points did we go? I think you've gotten better at this than I have. Either that or I'm just like super rusty. Because I think
I might be rusty.
I've only won like once so far, so. Okay, see ya. Well, thank you for coming. Okay, let's see here.
Have a good day.
Oh yeah, I was talking about this earlier, but I found a game. It's called Cattails, and it's kind of like, this is probably the third or fourth time I've mentioned it, guys. I know
about
sorry.
Cattails.
But yeah, like I bought it, and so I'm probably gonna stream it eventually.
Yeah. Apparently that started as a Warrior Cats fan game.
Really? I didn't know. I was like, oh, it's like Stardew Valley, but for cats. But I like the fact that like your cat doesn't have a gender.
Yep.
Hello, Poison.
Hello, Poison.
He's in the YouTube chat. I don't know if he... He's from the dead. Well, howdy. I'll try to catch more streams in the future. Only have Fridays and Saturdays off. It's okay. I was just doing this because like I had time. I do have like a Mario Kart stream on Sunday. So, because I spent my entire week prepping for Mario Kart.
Mm-hmm. I'd love to join you for the Mario Kart stream.
Oh, I can ask, but maybe.
Okay.
But it might be just like the two of us, Fula and I.
Makes sense.
Because you're both VTubers. I mean, technically you're a VTuber right now. I mean, you are a PNG. Oh, no.
I have a transparent background.
Yeah. You win. Wait, who? Yeah, you win. Ouch. Yeah, Warrior Cats. Yeah, the cattails apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, you win.
Kelly's super into Warrior Cats.
But yeah, I'm like, I want to be a cat. Who doesn't want to be a cat boy? Redemption arc, let's go!
Like, as soon as Yam unlocks their latent panel abilities, I'm gonna just fucking melt.
You're gonna be over here like, because I have the power of God and anime on my side. It's such a good game though, and a very simple game too.
Yeah.
Okay.
The GameCube, only in Japan, the GameCube had a 4-player Panel De Pon game.
Yeah, I'm a little sad that the GameCube is region locked. I was thinking about getting like Chibi Robo, but That game is overpriced now because of collectors. People are like, oh, it's valuable. I'm like, yeah, but like, can you not do this to me? I want to play it.
Yeah, that's been me too, trying to get even just like the Mario Party games on GameCube. People like overprice them. Those games aren't rare. People are just like refusing to sell them for less than the price of a new game.
Yeah. I had to basically fork over the money so I could play Kirby Air Ride. But
man, yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I feel.
But
I mean, like I paid $60 for a copy of Melee because I felt that was worth it, considering the prices other people think that game is worth.
yeah.
But I don't want to pay like too much
Yeah.
for GameCube stuff.
Oh, did I win? Oh, dang. Sorry. I'm sitting on the floor.
That's cool.
I'm borrowing my brother's gaming computer. Because, my sweetheart is building me a gaming computer, so, because my computer isn't strong enough to stream all this. Whee!
If only we could send our computers to the gym instead of having to build something that's completely new.
Yeah, well, I'm no longer allowed to call it the Pog machine. I'm now allowed, I can only call it Beef PC, so I'm like, that's fair. Yeah, he wants something that can run, like 3D too for like VR chat and stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's good at building stuff, so. Come on.
The exclamation mark pieces are like the most annoying thing in Panel.
Really?
Because they're just so much less common than every other panel type, so when one shows up, you just have to deal with it for a
You
while.
gotta strategize. Whee! Ah! Okay, so this round we're tied. Sorry, give me a minute here. Ah, my leggies.
Leggies.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna have to put up with it for now.
I mean, you could have, like, paused the game.
I know, but, like, I don't know. Like, my anxious brain was like, oh no, that's cheating. Don't.
You're the host.
I know.
We live in an age where we can finally pause online games to take advantage of it. The future is now, Yum.
I know. I remember one time, like, I think I freaked you out because, like, I just, like, gave myself, like, 5 lines of panels and then just knocked them all out once.
You definitely caught me off guard.
You're like, that's crazy. No!
That's impossible!
Massacre!
Exodia! No one's ever been able to summon him!
But I just did, yeah. No! No!
And now the student will kill the master.
Well, it's hard to talk and do this at the same time.
Yep.
Oh, I can do it!
You can do it. I believe in you.
I'm angry. I'm angry at myself.
I'm not actually out to kill you. That was a joke.
No, I'm angry at myself. I'm a win one match. I just need to, I don't know, practice more. Come on. I wonder what's taking Breath of the Wild 2 so long to be developed. I mean, it looks like they're using the same assets from the first game.
I think they just had so many ideas that it's taken a long time to get everything put together. Like, I'm just like upsetty that they were like, we can't tell you the title yet, so we're just gonna call it the sequel to Breath of the Wild.
But they're probably like, we didn't come up with the title in time. It's like, it's not that it doesn't exist, it's just that they ran out of time.
I could believe that.
It's just easier to believe that, to make people believe that it's a secret, rather than, oh, we're unprepared. It's not that we are unprepared. It's a secret. Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh fuck.
Oh. Yeah. See. Oh. Okay.
You got me.
Oh, so okay. So you've won 4 games so far. Okay, so that's what that means.
Yeah.
I will even out that total. I'm gonna win. I'm focusing.
I'm just gonna go fucking Super Saiyan on my panel board.
Oh yeah, I don't know if like the types actually matter, because it's like I don't know if they do, because I know that there's like different fairies that you can like battle with at the end, you know. But a part of me is like, does it really matter against the Phoenix? Does it really?
I think it's all just cosmetic at the end of the day.
I can't tell, you know.
It's 1-1.
Mm-hmm.
Tetris Effect is coming to Switch.
Is
eventually.
it? I didn't know. I love Tetris Effect.
It'll have crossplay too. So if that's something you want to do on stream, we could do that.
Yee. I'll have to eventually get a better capture card because this thing can only do like I think maybe 1080p. I got me a really cheap one. Okay, I just wanted it to work with my Switch.
I mean, for Switch, that's fine.
It's just like I have like a PS4 Pro.
Mm-hmm.
The Tetris Effect, and it's gorgeous on there.
Yep.
Ah! You win. I'm gonna keep going until I win. At least one.
That's fine. I like playing game with you.
Me, same. I thought I was pretty close to beating you, though.
You were. Game Boy games do end up coming to Switch. Is there a particular one that you want to see?
I would definitely love the Hamtaro games. I know, kind of like left field there, but
yeah, that makes sense.
Because I really didn't have a Game Boy. Probably I'd get like Pokemon Puzzle Challenge and then like the Hamtaro games, and that's it. Maybe the Pokemon ones if they came. They might sell those as separate though, probably.
Yeah. The games I want to see most are Donkey Kong 94 and Mole Mania.
Mm-hmm. In terms of like Game Boy Advance, though, I think I have a couple more that I'd like. And again, Pokemon Pinball is always a fan favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Where's the new Pokemon Pinball games, cowards?
I know, and I love them because I have the Ruby and Sapphire version for.
You gave us new Pokemon Snap, so now we can stop asking for it and start begging for other more obscure Pokemon spin-offs.
We want another Pokemon Puzzle Challenge too. Oh, I don't think you're gonna like me very much in a minute.
Localize the sequel Game Boy Color TCG RPG. We got the first one. We didn't get the sequel.
Well, how about just give us the full complete Earthbound series too?
Yeah, why aren't Earthbound on Switch?
Yeah.
Where are my boys? I wanna see Lloyd shoot me with a tank artillery in a better emulator than the Wii U's NES emulator.
Yeah.
Fucked objectively.
I think I only had like Earthbound for like the DS. I never got to finish it. I meant to, but I forgot.
God, I've played through Earthbound so many times I've lost count.
Oh, hello. Thank you for coming.
Hello.
How are we doing? Oh, we're doing good. We're playing Panel De Pon. I've gotten rusty, so like Kenji can easily kick my butt now, and I'm like, no! My pride is definitely taken a beating. So I'm gonna keep going until I can at least beat him once, but that doesn't mean he can let me win, because then I'll be upset.
Mm-hmm. I have to show no mercy.
No mercy. kicked you out. All right. I think it's interesting that like on the startup screen it says like press any key to to continue. I'm like, this isn't a computer. No! Must be a good combo too.
Shit. I've gone completely panel blind.
I'm gonna use this to my advantage, boy. All right.
I didn't have any garbage blocks on my screen. I was just overwhelmed by the number of panels.
Yeah, but it's something. I'll take it. Because my two options are either to overwhelm you or outlast you.
Yep. Speaking of overwhelm, did you see the Ultra Instinct Shaggy clip?
I think I did, yeah. I was like, what is going on here? It's like, I leave for like 5 minutes, and y'all do this?
He's awoken to his true power.
I know. I love how, like Warner Brothers is like, you know what? Alright, whatever. It's fine. You got this. Sure, why not? Oh wait, this there. Oh, how could I be so blind?
Panel blindness.
There we go.
You did it.
I did it! I did it!
Do you want to play a different game?
I'm probably gonna call it here because I've been streaming since 9. Did it! Yeah. Well, thank you everybody for joining me.
Yeah.
I
Thanks
did it!
for supporting my friend's stream. They've been working really hard on getting this set up.
Thank you. Yeah. I'm still not 100% completed. I had to create my own background.
It looks good though.
Thank you. I just call it, I played with the brushes in Procreate until I got something that looked kind of nice. But I did it finally. You didn't let me win, right?
No.
All right, go.
I just legit started going panel blind toward the end there.
I'm wondering if I was just dealing with panel blindness because I've been like literally playing this game since 9 o'clock. All right. Well, thank you guys for coming. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Ooh, I'll see you next time. Bye.
See ya.